everyone. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Bri.
And I'm Tori.
We are here today on Mingi's birthday, at least on the day that we were recording it. And in America, it's his birthday. So just depending on...
Mingi's birthday week.
Yeah, it's Mingi's birthday week. So he released the special clip, which the title is Untitled, which is the fully produced, released version of the one that he did on live a while back, which I personally tried to listen to, and I just emotionally at the time was like, I don't think I can do this, and always meant to go back to it and never did. I know
the lyrics were heavy. We did at the time when he released the song look at the lyrics for it. I think that's why we're like, oh
yes. So she also has not heard it, but I think I started it and then I was like, I can't do it, and so I stopped. But we did review the lyrics before we jumped in today, just to have that kind of background, so we do know. With it being Mingi, it is him, because I believe he co-composed and wrote all the lyrics, being very vulnerable and honest about what goes on in his head and
his battles,
his fears, his worries, things that are, stressing him.
Stuff that's harsh to hear, unfortunately. But I'm glad that he's able to actually put it together in a song and release it. I'm hoping that felt kind of like a release in a way, to kind of I know it doesn't solve everything, but I kind of hope that it was almost kind of
cathartic.
Yeah.
Right. And despite him being, whether you are OT8 or have a bias or Mingi's your bias or he's a wrecker or wherever you are on that whole spectrum of things, I think one of the reasons that I have always kind of geared towards him is because of how honest he has learned to be with himself and his personal, his emotional, his mental battles, and communicating that in a way that we can all relate and love on and feed off on. So
I was gonna say, as hard as that might be to hear, because you hate hearing someone that you
care about,
about so much going and saying these things that they've been through, these kinds of things. It's just
so all of that to say, we are prepared for this to be emotional and heavy. So happy birthday to Mingi. Happy birthday to all of us. He dropped this, I suppose.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm hoping that just because that we've already read the lyrics and we're not reading the lyrics as we go, that maybe
we do know there's lyrics on screen, but that they were not all entirely in English. So
okay,
I'm just gonna grab a tissue just in case.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
하루하루 숨막히는 도로 속에 과연 어디로 끼어들 수 있을까 막막한 듯 화려한 내 불빛 속에 우리는 어떤 빛을 낼 수 있을까 알 수 없던 희망찬 가사들은 순간 부담스러운 건 왜일까 풀 수 없는 답안지를 보면 나 편을 잡을 수가 있을까 다 할 수 있을 것 같은 모든 것이 이룰 수 있을 것 같은 모든 걸 할 수 있다는 희망이 더 좌절하게 만드는 걸까 끊임없이 소비되는 감정과 내 삶을 지탱하는 무언가 끝날 수 있다면 지금 당장 끊을 수 있을까 Yeah, oh, I'm falling down I'm falling down I need someone to hold me so could you help me now Hey, please help me now Please help me now I cannot find you so still I'm falling down 편지처럼 감춰진 내 마음속 점차 다르게도 쌓여가만 가 먼지 털어 꺼내볼 수가 있는 건데도 묻혀서 위를 무거운 도들로 채워가네요 그냥 다 잊어 짓고 전부 다 태워 버릴 수 있는 건 버리고 꽉 나는 것들을 채우다 보채다 채워서 눈앞에 나 못 봐서 망가지고 부딪히고 난 쓰러져 막 깨우는 순간 볼 수 있는 거야 앞에 나를 봐 지독한 세상이 매기고 있어 정신 차려봐 독한 기운에 정신없이 넘어져 다친데도 날 도와줄 사람은 여긴 아무도 없나 봐 부질없는 짓 쓸데없는 일 날카로운 발톱에 무너져 겨냥하고 있잖아 날 모든 걸 내려놔야 되나 봐 꿈이 되는 게 난 무섭나 봐 I'm falling down I'm falling down Need someone to hold
So I liked how I liked how, I guess, desperate you could feel, like, with how the way he sang the song. You could really got that apart. That, I mean, you can't speak. The emotions are too heavy. I like how you could tell how desperate he sounded in his voice when he was singing in this song, and like the sighs and things that he would do. I also really kind of liked the imagery of like the rainy night and like the light and the darkness and the just being, you know, poured on. And what I thought was an interesting, like a nice detail was that the subtitles on the video were flickering like a light through the whole thing, which I thought was cool. And then it set to the end, of course, and you got the flickering light again. So I kind of like that, I guess, metaphor. I don't know if that's what they were going for, of that light that's just going in and out or like flickering constantly, you know?
I just find it absolutely incredible that he made such a like low-key, lo-fi vibe song that people can just sit in their room and listen to, but also just relate to so heavily, because it had that feeling of like, cause he's questioning throughout the entire thing, when he like, with the pain you feel, and he's like, shit, like I just all those emotions. And so you feel the fear, you also feel the loneliness. He's like, someone please help me. And so I literally just kept picturing like all the lights off, rain outside too, and just sitting and listening to it. And it's like hard and it hurts at the same time, but hearing it and having that to turn back to would be kind of cathartic, like we were talking about.
Loneliness was also a word that was a good one for, that was all what I was also thinking with just the imagery that they decided to put along with the lyrics, with the one light and the rain and stuff. They give you a very like isolated or like lonely feeling that you're standing out there by yourself. So
I absolutely love how many vocals we got in this as well.
I do too. I was not expecting the English part at all.
Yeah, I just, all the mix of the vocals and the rap was just such a beautiful detail, and even him harmonizing with himself and some of like the vocal, like the things that he would put on the track in the background. So that was just beautiful, kind of breathtaking, honestly. I remembered a little bit at the beginning of it. I think that's when I was like, ooh, I couldn't do it at the time. So, absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy that he not only like was able to release it on live, but felt comfortable releasing it as a full clip, studio version, all that kind of stuff, so that we can kind of get to listen to it in all of its full glory. So thank you to Mingi for that.
Yep.
Happy birthday to Mingi. And thank you guys so much for watching this. We love you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.